So Deborah Joy, in one of the episodes, you asked the person that you were talking to if they had lost any friendships while they were going through this process. And so I was wondering if that is something that you had encountered at all, the loneliness, the frustration, and how you worked through that.
I have, and I've encountered it in a way that I didn't expect. Um, because you think that, at least for me, I have always been a family girl. And so I learned that while I love my family so much, they have a way of doing things that is a bit more conservative, a bit more like, this is the way, the only way. And that just didn't work for me. And I think for a long time, um, I didn't search for what I needed because I was afraid of being lonely and not feeling the love that I felt like I needed and deserved from all of them. Because I knew that the things that I wanted were different and that they probably wouldn't think that it was okay. And I finally took that step and it got lonely. It got lonely. It was a lot of, what are you doing? This is not God. It was a lot of, you need to figure out your salvation. And it was very, very hurtful and very lonely. And I think for me, the biggest thing that kept me going, outside of just having a spouse that really loves me through it all, through the good, the bad, the ugly, everything, girl, everything. Um, my grandfather, who passed away in 2009, since I was little, really instilled the idea that faith will get you through anything. And that is one thing that has always stuck with me. And so I think in my feeling like I'm not good enough for my family, or I'm not good enough for Christianity, or I did something wrong and I'm not the perfect Christian girl that they thought I would be and should be, I think I just held on to the faith that I knew God was there.
Mm.
But it's not easy. It is a very difficult road. And that's the advice that I can give, is that feel it, because a lot of times you do feel alone, and a lot of times that may be the journey God has for you to get you where he wants you to be. But
Hmm.
faith faith that God is still there. That's
Amen.
what got me through.
Lyvonne, is that something that you've encountered at all?
Yeah, but first I just want to say, DJ, I see you. I didn't know that about you, and you're divinely guided and on the right path. And so thank you for
Mm,
leaning in.
thank you.
For real, for real.
That's my sister.
Whew. Okay, so yes, the path to liberation is fraught with loneliness. Okay, you are going to have to take moments away from old beliefs, from people who don't want you to change and be healed and be free, to a system that is designed for you to remain oppressed and suppressed. And so it requires lots of crying, lots of cussing, lots of fussing with God and just being like, what the is going on? Okay, did I really sign up for this? And the fact of the matter is, yes, you did. Like, my belief system says that you come to this earth with a particular purpose, and that you're going to go through things to help you to fulfill that purpose. And so there are going to be times when you're going to feel extremely misunderstood, when you're going to feel like you're being hidden in the back room at the jewelry store in a vault locked away. And you're like, when is my time to be seen? And it's like, just stay in process. Be honest about how you're feeling. Get the support that you need. Even though you feel lonely, you do not have to do life alone. God has resources available for you. God's very presence, therapy, community, movement, dance, not to be ableist, but to say that it's going to be lonely, but you have tools.
Mm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.